I went out on stage opening for somebody, and it was silent except for one guy who just said, "Let's go, Weird Al."
Oh my God!
And
Let's go, Weird Al.
And then it's like, why am I even bothering?
Why is that heckle so good?
It's so.
Let's go, Weird Al.
Let's go, Weird Al.
This is a great one. At one point in the special, you refer to Terry Gross as Teresa Disgusting. Like, where did that come from? And have you heard from Miss Gross?
No, I'm throwing rocks at her window. Like, she doesn't. You negotiate with terrorists. Terry doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah. That's right.
I got your attention, but Terry, Vulture communicated to her through email about it, and she wrote something cryptic.
Oh, really?
In favor. She liked it, but I don't think she's.
Oh, she said she liked it?
She said something like, "How does he know that I'm
disgusting,
violent?" Because she's so punk. I saw a photo of her accepting an award at the iHeartRadio, and she's dressed like Mad Max. She's in like a full leather, steampunk goggles, falconer's glove. She's badass.
She's completely badass.
But
I made a short film with her.
What?
Fresh Air 2, Too Fresh, Too Furious. I wrote and directed a short film, I swear to God.
Wait, that's like exactly what so you're picking up on the same thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You called it Too Fresh, Too Furious?
Too Fresh, Too Furious, yeah.
Wait, so why are we both thinking that about Terry? I'm literally doing the bit where she's...
Totally. Yeah, Fresh Air 2, Too Fresh, Too Furious. I produced it for This American Life live event in 2012.
When they had you on retainer. When Ira Glass had you chained to the radiator like Black Snake Moan.
What else happened, Mike? Then what?
What else are you sad about, Mike? Any other injuries I should be aware of?
Oh my God. I was like a doctor meets a dramaturg.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, in your special, you suggest that I look like a guy in a Freaky Friday movie who plays both parts and also a guy who sells Wordle spoilers to the FBI.
Yeah, a Freaky Friday. You look like a father and son Freaky Friday in the same body. I thought this while I was looking at my cousin's child. I was like, this guy, he's 6. Why am I getting a familiar vibe? This guy looks like Mike. And then, that you sell Wordle spoilers to the FBI.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's not so far off.
I like that someone would tip off the FBI to Wordle spoilers.
Wordle got me into crossword. Now I'm fully into crossword.
That's
you do crossword?
That's because you're more intellectually curious than me.
Yeah.
I like the slam dunk of the Wordle, and then I'm done for intellectual curiosity. I learned this morning that narcissism is coming because I typed my own name. My own name was my first guess in Wordle.
Oh, wow.
I wrote Chris. That's not good. Not good.
Here's what I wrote for Burns for you if I ever do a comedy special where I just make fun of other comedians like you did. You make fun of me. First of all, you make fun of me. You make fun of Seth Meyers. You make fun of Terry Gross. I'm trying to think of who else you go after.
I look at less.
And have you heard from everybody?
You're in my paint box, is what it is.
Okay.
It's you are a color in my. It's what I talk about you in every special. Why did Monet keep painting water lilies? Why did the Black Eyed Peas keep singing about an imminent party?
That's right. Yeah, why do they keep writing about this imminent
you spill
party?
Out in these lines from time to time,
yeah.
as Joni Mitchell says.
It gives me hope. Here's what I wrote. Chris Fleming is like if the movie Janet Planet was a comedian. Chris Fleming is like if Big Bird went to Wesleyan. Chris Fleming is like if Harry Styles' publicist was like this but ugly.
Oh my God.
Chris Fleming, or as I like to call him, gender fluid Dane Cook.
You whispered that in my ear after that benefit as you stormed out.
Chris Fleming is like if Conan O'Brien gave up.
Oh my God.
Chris Fleming is like if Kermit the Frog fucked one of the rats from Muppets Take Manhattan.
You mean Rizzo, one of the rats?
Yeah, Rizzo.
That's the king rat.
Yeah, that's the king rat.
And which one was impregnated? Kermit or the frogs?
Yeah.
Frogs can do anything. You know they can will themselves to pregnancy, the frogs?
Is that true?
I think so.
Wow.
I mean, I'm starting this rumor.
Well, here's what
I'm still
stuck
on Janet Planet.
If Janet Planet was a comedian.
Wait, if Harry Styles was ugly.
Oh God. This is all we have. We can just light burns.
Light toasting.
Yeah, light toast.
Marshmallow toasting.
Yeah. Netflix has the roasts, and we have light burns.
Oh my God, roasts. Have you done one?
I would never.
Here's what I do. You throw a Molotov cocktail.
No, I know.
And
that
then
is what you do.
That's what, and then I go back to the shadows.
You go after people. You said this last time you were on the podcast because I brought up the Bo Burnham thing, and you go, I'm like,
yeah. Now every video is like, what's the Bo in the sewers? And the Bo Burnham thing was like one throwaway line, and now everyone's hunting for that.
Oh, interesting.
You set the bloodhounds on me.
I know. Well, because
it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that crazy what I said. It was pretty innocuous.
Do you feel like now that you are, first of all, last time you were on the podcast, we titled it, "Why Isn't This Person More Famous?" I think that was the title. How is this comedian not more famous?
That's how it is in the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, and now you're huge.
Am I?
I think your special's huge. The New York Times is the best comedy special of the year so far.
And so they said that like January 2nd.
Yeah. Early January, they said it's the best so far.
Far.
No, but it's on HBO and it's fantastic. It's a phenomenal special. And
thanks, man.
I do think it's the best comedy special so far. And honestly, like, funniest comedy special I can remember.
Thanks, man.
In the last few years. I mean,
yeah.
Even Mark Maron likes it.
With, I said, yeah. Even Mark Maron.
No,
you guys have been so sweet. I mean, you called me the morning after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maron said it gave him hope for comedy or something. And then his heart grew 4 sizes.
Yeah. Well, he was wandering his house in that video. Did you see? Yeah. His heart.
Oh, is he?
How many sizes did the Grinches grow? It was 12?
Yeah, 12
the Grinch
sizes.
went from a 10.5 to a 12.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think anthropologists studied it, and that's what it was.
But Mark doesn't like anything.
Other
than people who are older than him. He likes older people than him.
I loved talking to Mark on his podcast.
That's good.
He's got a really, really nice giggle. Occasionally.
Yeah.
I was ready. I thought he was going to like slam me over a railing and just like absolutely tar and feather me. And he didn't. And I was like, I felt like I dodged a bullet.
No, I think you're appealing to him for, I would say, similar reasons that you're appealing to me, which is like
the body.
Your body is tight and also curvaceous, and you've got great flexibility. You took the words right out of my mouth. I think what's appealing is that you are an alt comic who works with audiences, and it's hard to come by.
Oh man,
with audiences, real people.
Yeah, I try to.
I
mean, you should have seen me at Esther's Follies. I wasn't working with it.
Oh, really?
No, that was bad.
I followed you at the Ally Coalition. It was impossible.
No, you did great.
It was impossible.
You like slayed.
I went home in pure depression.
You did leave in a rage.
I was not in a great mood.
If you had more testosterone, it would have been a fist to the drywall situation. If you were Marshall Mathers, it would have been a fist to the drywall. But instead, it was putting the pea coat on.
I know.
And
threw the pea coat on and got it.
And then sending me a lot of all caps texts. I will.
No, you buried me.
You wrote. No, I didn't. You wrote something like always be afraid of someone who says they're about to bomb at a benefit. And I was sure I was going to bomb.
That's what you said to me.
Yeah. Sometimes you ever go like, okay, I just can't bomb right now.
Yeah, and then I do.
No, and so have I. But sometimes you're like, I need to, like in front of family.
He needs to go, okay, yeah.
I had to bomb in front of Lord recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it benefit?
I had never met Lord. It was like a Grammys party. It was all these music execs talking in the audience. Like we were like doing ambient stand-up, truly, like a jazz trio.
Oh, brutal.
And Lord was side stage, and I had never met Lord. And I was like, Lord, do not watch this.
Oh my God.
And she's like, no, it's going to be excellent.
Oh my God.
And she was bombing in front of, no, you can't. It doesn't.
Did she say anything afterwards?
She said something like, oh, my audience is like that too. Like people were just talking.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was like, shit, I didn't think about that. In stadiums, people are talking. I don't know.
What do you, now that you are successful, What does it feel like? What's the worst part? What's the best part of having? I mean, because you can be humble all you want, but the truth is, like, you're packing theaters nationwide. You know, you're really popular. People love the special.
It's a grim reality. I mean, now it just means I'm going to have to play Jake Shane's grandma in something. In a Euphoria reboot about elder abuse. That's all it means.
You know that you're in Judd Apatow's movie?
Yes.
I'm in it too.
Are we going to do it together?
I don't think we're in the same scenes.
Are we going to be in Savannah at the same time?
Yes, I think so.
Want to go hunting?
I'm there in June. Yeah, let's go hunting. I'm there in June. I don't even know what I'm allowed to say.
I don't know anything.
You just know they asked you to do it. And
Yes.
You said yes.
Yes.
You read your lines? Your lines are funny.
Are they? I haven't read it yet. I skimmed it and I was like, yeah, I was
just like, sure.
But the reason I didn't study it was they were like, we're going to be really loose on the day.
Right. Understood.
Yeah. What was the question? It was something about. I mean, I'm very grateful.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a major relief. I'm definitely getting a lot more dudes on the street now. It used to be just like art therapists,
right?
And now it's like
more men say hi.
More men yell.
Hello.
More men
are
yelling.
They yell?
More men are yelling, Chris, and I spook easy.
Right.
You know, like a wild horse.
So that's good.
It's fine.
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot more people reaching out of numbers I don't have saved.
Yeah.
You know, hey Chris.
Yeah, sure.
We met in 2011.
Yeah.
Okay. Where have you been?
Yeah.
Well, I've been dumpster diving.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of like resentment of like, where have you all been? And the people that are reaching out.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to have to be augmenting the base.
What's the worst part about it?
Okay, you know what it feels like? It's like when you can scheme in the shadows. That's where the art happens.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then all of a sudden you feel yourself on this track. It's like machinery. And when you feel like you are being mechanized, it's like, how do you ever, in a way you get better at the press stuff, I think. But it's also like, I'm like, when am I going to be able to go back under my rock?
Totally.
And do the thing that gets me, the thing that you guys are all liking.
Yeah.
Because that does, I think, involve like a lot of quiet. Whoops.
Yeah.
And then a lot of peace. Not like full recluse style, but like, I don't know. You must feel that.
Yeah.
Being part of that machine.
Right. If you're talking to Lord, how can you talk about Lord on stage?
Oh, no, easily. I mean, I talk about you. I talk about you like every night.
Am I still in the mix? Oh, this is
I talk about you tonight on Seth Meyers.
Oh, well, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
The at Union Hall, you said the eyes of the woman in the portrait that hangs on the back wall of the venue connect to a direct feed in Mike Birbiglia's office, where he sits waiting to ruin some young comedian's life. Who is that in reference to? Whose life have I ruined?
No. I think I said a comedian, something about ruining the comedy, like making it one-man show.
Oh, God.
You were there? That's how this got back to the source.
Producer Mabel was here. Yeah. She came to the office one day and goes, "You're not going to believe what Chris Fleming said on stage." He goes, "The woman's in the painting's eyes."
I also was talking about you, instead of getting the light in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You have attached Hitachis to us. and if we run our time, you set the Hitachi off.
Oh my God. Whoa, which comedians' lives have I ruined?
No, you haven't ruined. No, you haven't ruined any lives. You've definitely made. Oh, I mean, I'm sure you have ruined lives, but I mean, in terms of, I was speaking about the Ira glassification of comedy.
Right. I get it. Oh, I get it.
Which you are very good at yourself.
But I have to say, like, what I like about narrative comedy is that it keeps me one to the next, to the next, to the next. Like most comedy specials, I don't make it through.
No.
I get 20 minutes in and I go like, it's the same. The repetition of the joke style is the same.
Yeah.
I will say, your special, it's not narrative, and yet I didn't turn it off at 20 minutes. There's something about the causality that's baked in that I don't understand. So maybe explain it to me.
No, I don't. I mean, I think less about an hour. I'm never trying to build an hour.
Yeah.
It's just like spilling out desperately. And then there's like 2 moments where I'm like, oh, that actually really flows really well. But I do think, I mean, I learned a lot from Kellyanne Conway.
Kellyanne Conway, yeah. We all learned a lot from Kellyanne Conway.
But if you answer a question a certain way, like you can make things seem like they're like things are related. Like the way I'm thinking about her is you could ask her a question and she could say whatever the fuck she wanted.
Right.
If you match the tone of the way the question was being asked. So it's like not that I'm saying that she's my muse, but in terms of the way that
Does she know this? Have you mentioned this before?
Yeah, we Zoom all the time. We Zoomed this morning. No, I think it's like, since it's always coming from my perspective and I'm feeling this desperate need to communicate it, I think it feels connected. I've never been like, what's the theme here? I couldn't do that. I don't understand myself, and I don't care to understand myself enough like that. So,
but it's funny because if you look at your career, it was like for a long time it was all spilling out of you, and you were bombing. And now it's all spilling out of you and you're killing. So it's like, how do you get from A to B?
I'm still bombing sometimes.
You are not. I refuse to even believe that. But like, how do you get from A to B? Because like, if you listen to this podcast and you're a comedian and you create things and you're like, wait, Chris Fleming, I don't get it. How did he go from being struggling doing what he's doing to being successful at what he's doing, especially when you're saying there's no method to the madness?
Doubling down, I think.
Okay.
And I think just tuning out other trends also, I think, is really good.
Yeah.
And keeping your head down.
Yeah.
And kind of just really, really being like, I need to say this. And also doing things that are really frightening and really feel like pushing yourself and counterintuitive, destructive sometimes, self-destructive.
Yeah, sure.
And
hard drugs.
No. I mean, in terms of saying, things where people are like, whoa, talking shit in certain ways. Just kind of, I don't know, just letting it out and truly trying to get honest with, and you know what, and not. Like getting the closer that you can talk to your audience the way that you talk to like your high school friends,
right?
I think is kind of what I have been trying to do. And
you're trying to connect to your like middle school sleepover self,
dude. Exactly, the giggly.
I think that's sort of the ball game in some ways. It's like these shows, these comedy shows. It really is like a sleepover.
It feels like
200 friends.
After 45 minutes, like there does feel, almost every show feels giddy sleepover energy, where people don't even know what they're. I mean, I think there's a hypnosis, like the hypnotic quality of comedy, where sometimes
I completely agree.
Sometimes you're like, why are people laughing at this?
Yes.
Like you surprise. Like I'll get closer and closer, like to truly entertaining myself on stage and being amazed that people are with me on something.
Yeah.
It's always shocking, and I think that after enough time, it's like I think that comedy often language is really limiting and things that don't make sense. But I think if there's a feeling behind it or if it represents something, then the words aren't even as important as
totally agree.
As the feeling.
I had a run years ago at Cherry Lane where I was like working on material, and what I found was the more insane the show went, the more off the rails it went, the more the audience was locked in.
Yeah.
But there's a diminishing return at a certain point because you're like, you have that audience, and then you're like, I'm going to do this insane thing that makes no sense the next night with another, and you can't do it.
That's
you
the
can't
thing.
Recreate it. I remember I had a joke that made no sense where I go, you know this from my comedy special, Thank God for Joaquin Phoenix. And the audience would laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Not because it made any fucking sense, but because I took one word that they know, thank God for jokes, and subbed
Changed
out
it.
another
Thank God
insane
for Walking
word.
Phoenix.
And I just said it with confidence.
So, you know.
And then I said it the next night and nothing.
Right.
I'm like, and it's the funniest thing the night before.
Because there's something so animal about an audience, and that's what's terrifying. Is they're like smelling the freshness of
Totally.
it. And if you try to, that's why I mean we've talked about this the first time you do something. That's why at Largo I filmed the first bit, the first time I'm doing a bit and put it out, because sometimes like the second through seventh time it's like terrible.
Yeah, you're one of the rare people who films first versions of jokes and then you post them on Instagram and don't actually release them sometimes.
No. If I do it, I try not to ever do it again. And so like there's some of like my best, I love this bit about snacks at Trader Joe's that only women can see, and I only did that once because I just
That's a huge bit.
It's
like people
it's long.
send that around. No, it's a popular as hell bit.
The crazy thing about if you have two shows in one night, it's like having to kind of sage yourself from when you connect with the crowd, there's almost a resentment about like, oh, we had a really good time. And then having to do another thing, you have to like totally Men in Black memory erase your experience. Otherwise, because if you chase that connection again, they're like, what do you, we don't have that.
I'm pretty much not doing second shows for that reason anymore.
I'm doing it for stamina reasons, but...
Because you want to...
I don't have the stamina. I mean, I was doing I would do 2 hours. Sometimes I would do 2 hour shows this summer. That's how I got in such good shape for the special. I was just doing like overexerting myself for sometimes 3.5, 4 hours a night.
Wow.
And it was just...
Oh, it's brutal.
It's crazy.
We got through the first page of questions.
Is there a treat?
How did your bones get so long?
They're long? I don't know.
These are the questions we've prepared.
How did your bones get so long? I've never heard a phrase like that. I mean, I assume it's through good nutrition as a child. Even though I don't care to eat too much now. I'm post food. I've probably talked to you about this.
Oh, you post food?
Emotionally, I get really bored. I feel like really bored by food.
Oh, interesting. Are you post-sex? Because also those things are tied. Like some people on the Ozempic and the Wegovy's, they don't like sex or food. Like that's one of the things.
Have you thought of, I mean, imagine if...
And your special, you reference Seth Meyers, Adam Driver, Terry Gross.
Oh, we had to do so much for the Adam Driver thing. We had to, the night before, I was using him singing Being Alive and Marriage Story in the theater. And then they were like, oh, we can't do this.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was crazy and thinking we could.
But because you can't sing the song, because you need the rights to the song.
And Sondheim and Adam, all these people are like really difficult, litigious people. And so we had to re-record. My friend Brian had to come over and riff a little piano thing. And I sang as Adam Driver. And I'm doing like I'm Adam Driver. I'm just like singing about I'm tall. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And there's something about him.
You used to actually do an impersonation of him doing it in the movie?
I'm trying to encapsulate the feeling of the Sondheim song, and he's saying something like, I want how he wants to be around. Keep me around. I'll sit in the car. I'll sit in the back. If you listen to the lyrics, it's like really sad. It's really desperate.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
It's a great example though of limitations being
funnier.
Yeah. It's kind of good.
I know. It was a fun exercise. We had it was the night before we had to turn in the whole thing. So Brian is this musical genius, and he just riffed to the piano, and I just sang it, and we just sent that.
Well, you know, Adam Driver, he has a whole thing where he won't watch his own performances.
Right.
And he also won't watch your performances. That's on my burn list.
He has a phobia of his own and mine personally.
I wonder if he'll see it. Do you think people sent it to him maybe?
I don't even want to think about that because I couldn't handle it being on his bad side. Because
he'll give you a glare.
Oh, Gosling gave me a glare in a pizza shop.
Gosling did?
It was a do not even think
really?
About. This was like 2019. It was 2019. It's what you have to do. Christian Bale gave it to me too. It's just walking by, and it was like, if you
Really? Wow.
You even think?
You know what you should have said?
Because I look like a Swedish extremist.
You know what you should have said to Ryan Gosling? Where's Ken? Tell me where
This
Ken
was pre-Ken.
Tell me where Ken is.
This was pre-Ken.
If
this was post-Ken, I wouldn't have even looked at him.
Do the James Lipton.
The James Lipton?
Can we talk to Ken? Inside the actor studio. Can we talk?
He starts weeping.
Can we talk to Ken?
He tucks. Because Ken's smooth.
Were you an actor studio guy? Do you ever watch those?
All the time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm a Lipton head.
It's some
I
of
watch them all.
the camera quality. It's like 420p. It's some of the worst. It's it's like pre-mini DV. It's like, and this was well into the 2010s.
They're pencil sketches, basically.
yeah. It's like Peppa Pig animation. and it's so good. Who's your favorite?
Well, obviously Bradley Cooper.
Well, he's in the audience a lot, right? Isn't he like?
He's in the audience for I think De Niro. Yeah.
Sweeping. I keep
I
inhaling
think
my hair.
the one I always think of is Phil Hoffman.
I don't think I've seen that one.
The Phil Hoffman one's really powerful.
Yeah.
He says something that always stuck with me. Not that this interview is about me, but let's be honest.
It is. This is about you.
No, I always think of this line. He goes, "When you get an audition, it is an opportunity to perform."
Whoa.
And it really changed the way I think about like almost everything.
I think it's an opportunity to disgrace myself
That too. That makes you better, though.
and waste casting director's time.
But it is like the small shows, the show at Largo, the show at the Cellar. It's the same as a 3,000 seater in Milwaukee. I mean, it's all of a piece. It's all the same.
You grow more in the small shows. We've talked about this. The theater presentational, the smaller rooms, that's when you're kind of really growing and writing, I think.
I also recommend that people, wherever you are, try to go see small comedy shows locally. It's really interesting to see someone in a room with 50 people.
You ever think about local art scenes, how many there are?
Oh, yeah.
It takes your breath away.
Thousands.
It's crazy.
Like, it's kind of like where it's happening.
Of course. I mean, I think Outkast talks about this, that all good things start in little rooms. I think they have an actual quote about that. Of course they do. Because you're not going to start out.
Get to the small rooms.
In Madison Square Garden.
No, I know.
Yeah. Well, some people don't. That's the problem. But yeah.
But it's like wherever you are, go to the small rooms. That's where the good stuff is, I think.
Of course.
Especially, by the way, even if you go to a lineup and it's 10 people and they all stink except one.
Do you freak out if other people are laughing at the other comics and you're like, I'm so different from that?
I think about it a lot.
Me too. Showcase shows have haunted me always.
Yeah.
It's like, if they're laughing at that,
they're
going to kill me.
Which is totally illogical.
It is.
Yeah.
But I still feel it. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a terrible feeling.
No, I remember like so many acts where like it's so dirty or it's so loud. And I'm like, they're not going to like this. They're not going to like my story about high school wrestling.
But that is like a really good lesson. Someone told me something like people are always ready to be like amazed by it.
Yeah.
They're always open to a new, like to show them something that they don't even know that they like.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to have that confidence.
But that's gets me back to complimenting you, which is that you're not like anybody, which is part of the reason it's so satisfying that you're having a cultural moment right now. Because it's like, it's such a relief when someone gets popular and you're like, and I like them.
But that also that's intimidating because then there's something very cozy about being considered underrated, and then you can very quickly dip into overrated.
Yeah, you can quickly dip into overrated.
You don't want to. I don't want to dip into overrated.
That's what I've always remained underrated.
That's the key.
I've remained underrated for years.
I think being a performer that like everyone thinks they're the only one that gets it.
Yeah.
If like millions of people feel that way.
Magical.
That's good.
You make a lot of faces in your special. What's your favorite face to make?
See, I do the rule that Helen Mirren says in her master class, which you don't look at yourself in the mirror when you're acting. I don't think about the face.
Okay.
what I do, I try to embody. I try to remember a fearful thing if I'm afraid. If I'm trying to like this is like it's like a Stanislavski method.
Sure.
I just do that.
Yeah.
And so I'm not even thinking about what the face is.
Nice. How come none of the faces are attractive?
I could tell. You were pulling that slingshot back.
I'm just saying try. Just
You're
one
right.
of them. Just try.
I could try to be prettier. I could try.
Are you gonna become so famous for this hair that when you someday like lose your hair, you have the wig, you have the Chris Fleming mid-30s wig?
You know, my mom's biggest fear is I'm going to have a ponytail in my 50s. Doesn't care what I do in terms of crime, in terms of anything.
Sure.
Just Chris, promise me you won't.
Yeah,
have
don't
a
be
ponytail. Don't be like one of the
Don't
guys
be
in
the-
Berkeley
Yeah, sure.
at the Ben and Jerry factory. I do fantasize about a short haircut.
Yeah,
I fantasize about
I could
it.
see that. Yeah.
When I think of myself, I don't think of myself with long hair because I had to marry Martin Bob forever.
I get that. And I also get that, like, I don't think it would actually hold you back because your physicality, I think, is more pronounced than your hair.
Part of the thing about the hair was there was this crazy thing that I had as a young person. I still, I know I'm in a conservative area when I walk into a restaurant and like families are all like parents and children are like,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, like happens
Right,
a
they're
lot.
like looking over at you.
Yeah,
like
like father and sons. And
Really?
like, if I see them in golf clothes, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get fucking roasted. Like father-son bonding.
Yeah.
And there's something that I think I remember as a younger person being like, wanting to be like, no, I'm in on it.
Yeah.
And so I think leaning into this kind of thing, I think that was part of the look.
Were there any lines when you were preparing the special that just didn't work during the taping you cut?
There was one line that didn't work, and I got mad at the crowd for not laughing at it.
Oh, no,
and
it's
so
in.
I kept it,
It's in,
and I repeated it.
Yeah. No, I love that.
And I was like, let's keep, everyone agreed we got to keep
that's great.
Yeah, I think that's kind of humiliating. Did anything not work? I mean, look, yeah, when you're doing the special, I got so much great advice, and you gave me good advice. Ali Wong gave me great advice. She told me to look to the exit signs in the theater.
I do that one.
Because it's like, otherwise you're telling scary stories.
That's right. No, exit signs is good.
It's really helpful. And there was something...
Because to look above people, they see all your eyes, and if you look below them, they're seeing your closed eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And she also told me it's for the cameras, it's not for the crowd.
That's right.
And I love that. And also Bill, my director, was like, it's not going to be your best show. Like you have to like let go of the idea of the special being your best. You're just treated like a road date.
Right.
And that's so much of like people that are successful are like operating at like, what, 70% of their capacity, I imagine, or of what they're used to in terms of a crowd. Like we're not seeing, the camera's never around for the best shows.
I know.
Which is part of the magic of it. Like I was like, oh, why didn't we shoot it in Nashville? No, not Chicago was it was incredible. It was perfect for me. But like, as you're doing it, you're like, shit, this would have been great. Or thank God we didn't do it in Philly. Thank God we didn't. Or
no, but I thought it was incredible.
No, I loved
electric performance.
Thank you.
Great.
The outfit's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, the outfit's doing a lot of heavy lifting, but I feel like the crowd just like was in on the joke. In the best way.
Chicago is so willing to get silly in a way.
Yes. I think what you're doing is like risky in the best possible way, which is that like it might not work.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
No, I'm always surprised when it does.
Like it might not work. Like actually this whole thing of ranting and kind of like pirouetting across the stage and like overemphasizing shit. Like you might hit a crowd where it's like, yeah, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Totally. No. I mean, that's why it's so great when it does, like for my crowds, because then I perform for not my crowds, and they have that experience a lot of the time. Like, what are you doing? Like I went out on stage opening for somebody, and it was silent except for one guy who just said, "Let's go, Weird Al."
Oh my God.
And
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Weird Al.
And then it's like, why am I even bothering?
Why is that heckle so good?
It's so.
Let's go, Weird Al.
Let's go, Weird Al. It's so damning.
Let's go, Weird
It's
Al.
so damning because okay, you learn, okay, immediately they're not gonna be on board with that. They don't care.
Okay, he goes, "Let's go, Weird Al." What did you say? Did you get them?
I think I went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get them though?
No.
Okay, so you literally didn't get them.
No, and it was like 3,000 people. It was a civic center. Multiple guys got kicked out.
Okay, this is the slow round.
Oh.
Last time you didn't answer this question. What are people's favorite and least favorite thing about you?
Okay, least favorite?
Yeah.
I can be flaky.
Okay, yeah. I think you didn't show up like 2 or 3 times to this podcast.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
I wasn't going to bring it up. And then you were late today. I wasn't going to bring that up either. But that's true. As you're saying it, I'm like, right, that's true.
So people resent me for that.
Right.
Always have.
Freud would say, you just don't want to be there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No. I want to be here. I told you how soft your towel is in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. That's a sign of someone who
I
wants
said
to be here.
it's lovely to be back here.
So flaky.
Flaky, and what was people's favorite thing about
Yeah.
me? Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
I buy that.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the best piece of advice someone's given you that you used?
In terms of craft or in terms of
life.
I mean, when I was driving out to LA, as I was leaving the driveway, my mom said, "Don't forget who you are." And I think that's really, really good.
Then why did you forget?
Blunt head trauma.
Well, at least
An overindulgence in mimosas and mojitos from 2012 to 2022.
At least you know where you went wrong. And then what? And then craft wise,
it's got to be Jenkins talking about, like, he was like, "Well, yeah, you can get as crazy as you want up there, Chris, but you know what you're talking about. But if they don't know what you're talking about," he was like, "all you got to do is let them in and be really clear, and then you can get as crazy as you want." And that conversation about clarity.
that's super smart. That's
yeah.
Rick Jenkins, who started the Comedy Studio.
Yeah.
In Boston. He's super smart.
The best comedy mentor. Yeah.
I got a similar piece of advice when I was starting out opening for Jake Johansson, where he goes, a lot of times you're not conveying the thing that's in your head.
Exactly.
And that's why they're not laughing. And you just need to explain it better.
Right. It's the same thing.
Sometimes you do a bit, you're like, "Oh, I guess it's not funny. I guess it's just funny to me." It's like, no.
They
actually,
simply don't understand what you're talking
words.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and do you ever do this thing where I write so frantically and then I look back, and I'm sure we talked about this, and then I look back and I'm like, oh, the whole juice of the thing I completely forgot to include in the bit.
100%.
It's so weird.
Sometimes when something stops working, I have to listen to the words and be like, wait, what are the words used to be?
Yeah.
What are the words now? Like, what happened? Where'd the comedy go?
Because some of it, you write it, and then it's like you are trying to explain to them what you were writing. So it's like there's a rewriting. There's like a lot of steps, and then a lot can get lost in that translating. 100%. Because you write something and you're like, and then you can't say that. I don't know. It's all crazy. But so much of it is just clear communication, and they often are willing to go with you, even if it's like weird, which is a term I resent. Yeah. People are like, "You're weird." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
No, you're pretty straightforward, I think.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that.
You're doing a lot of bits about pop culture and
I'm talking about Whole Foods.
Being a goofball. Yeah. living everyday life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They make me out to be like I'm Girl Interrupted all the time. You read the profile? Man, it sounds like Girl Interrupted.
Wait, who said that? Did someone say that?
No, that's how I'm described.
Right.
I sound like a maniac.
Yeah, you're more like girl in polite conversation.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. People don't talk about the New England politeness.
You're more like girl socially adept.
That That's girl, comma, socially adept.
comedy.
Yeah.
Girl, comma, socially adept.
Why would we see that? This sounds nice. This sounds totally manageable. Girl, socially adept.
We went to see Girl Socially Adept, and
pretty boring.
It was just smooth jazz over 5 female cast members for 2
Who were
hours.
getting along well.
Yeah, they all seemed fine.
No conflict.
They were at a bookstore.
Yeah. Girl, socially
All right.
adept.
I think we'll go to jokes.
Great.
I mean, I don't know.
You're gonna edit on other people's jokes.
Here's what I took this out for you.
Put some Ricky Gervais material in here.
Oh wait, what? Do you have any new jokes? Hit me with new jokes.
Oh shit.
Anything in your notebook? Anything half developed?
I'm trying to do this thing that again, exactly what we're talking about. I don't think it's I don't think I'm clarifying it enough, but about how like my social circle's pretty drum circle-y. And so there's that people are very tethered to those characters this whole time,
Yeah.
and then the second they get engaged, how quickly they're willing to jump off the anti-establishment, and it's like to go from crust punk to Hailey Bieber as soon as the ring shows up, and it's like there's something like you used to free bleed on your enemies' couches, and now you're little Miss Espresso Martini. Walking down the aisle to a cello cover of Happy by Pharrell.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Which again, and then it's something like, it's just talking about freakins.
Does it work? I feel like that would work.
It has,
it's
and it
so
hasn't.
funny.
Okay,
Which part of it doesn't work?
I think I freak out. I freak out a lot in the beginning of a show. I'm like so energetic,
Right.
and that I can't like control myself, and so I think I just need to set it up clearly.
Oh, that's interesting. No, I didn't get it at the beginning.
Okay, yeah.
And I think like I was kind of lost.
Yes, that's the problem. Audiences are lost, too.
Right?
Yeah,
And then, and then also sometimes the references are like too much. Like Hailey Bieber, I'm like, I don't quite get it.
I mean, Kim Kardashian's too easy, but like,
Right. You have
know
to
what I mean?
thread that needle.
Yeah, maybe needs to be a better person than Hailey Ashley Tisdale. I don't know.
But the
Hillary Duff.
What is it? The martinis? What's the line
I
again?
love talking about espresso martinis.
Espresso martinis.
And
Right.
anyone having an espresso martini, it's like you should be put on. It's like when you get Sudafed. It's like how you have to give your license, because you might be making meth. You get an espresso martini. That's a bridezilla waiting to happen right there. That is.
But you're basically, I'm going to paraphrase this back to you. The bit is fundamentally about like your friends like caving to just like
the establishment
being conventional.
Cupping the balls of the man. It's like people who retweet SNL.
I used to do that, and I got burned.
Grassroots organizing for Lorne Michaels.
I got burned for it. So,
what about you?
I checked into my hotel room, and the room had this smell that's like cigarettes meets mildew meets maple syrup. And I wake up in the morning, and the smell is gone. And then I realize the smell isn't gone. I just am the smell now. I'm like, I like it. Let's go get some pancakes and a pack of Marlboro Reds. It's like a zombie movie. I'm like, hey, where'd the zombies go? Wah!
Totally. I like that. I like that maple syrup, isn't it?
Yeah,
because
totally.
That's nice. And that makes me know that you're telling the truth.
No, totally.
Because you couldn't.
That was from Morning Pages. That was literally from Morning Pages. I mean, I was
You're doing the morning. Wow.
Yeah. That was me like waking up at a hotel room in like St.
You ever
Louis.
do afternoon pages? Those are painful.
Those are less funny.
Those are yeah.
Well,
No.
my theory about Morning Pages is if you write down your stream of consciousness before you're like afraid of the world, you end up with like
A childlike
real
wonder.
guttural kind of like what you're actually thinking, your sensory, which is literally where that came from. But I think it's funny, like that thing of like you think the smell is gone. The smell ain't gone, my friend. The smell is with us.
You are
the smell.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like also to go back to Outkast. Big Boy does this a lot, like talking about like the sound of aluminum cans in a bag, that thing, talking about just like basic feel, like talking about the olfactory when you tap into sensory stuff like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, then the audience can get kind of sense, it's kind of
Big Boy talks about that in terms of instrumentation.
Sorry, he just has. They often have line. It made me want to be like. Sometimes the best analogy is just like a very like Tom Waits will do something so highfalutin and then talk about like like a hammer. I don't know.
Totally.
Like very. I don't know. I like that kind
Right.
of
The simplicity.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I wrote I have a serious question about swim meets. If you kill yourself when the other kids are swimming, do you still get credit for seeing your own kids swim?
wait. So you are at the swim meet.
Yeah. It's a little disorienting.
And you're talking about how you're getting. It's so arduous. You were getting ideations.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like you also had a similar bit about the Adventure Zone.
Yeah.
So there is a really nice theme.
Yeah.
Of you being at these
Urban Air, and then Urgent Care.
Yes,
that's the sequence.
It's beautiful.
No, it's true, and because my joke about swim meets is that it's 2.5 minutes of watching your daughter swim, and then 4.5 hours of watching other motherfucking kids swim,
which you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, which is the exact amount of time it takes to brainstorm every way to kill yourself.
Yeah, that is funny.
Devastating.
You could. Oh, you know what? Hey! You know what you could throw in there? A little Virginia Woolf, rocks in the pockets, because you're by the body of water.
That's good.
There you end with a little.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I think my best dance move is nodding my head as if to say, yes, this is music.
I've been meaning to ask you your best dance move. How do you dance?
I was meaning to ask how you dance.
You should also say that and doing the worm in your head.
All right. There's so many problems in the world that can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
So whenever I meet a vegetarian, I'm like, well, it's a start. You know what I mean? Like somehow I can't respect an activist eating a hamburger. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying it's not my vibe. Like my wife and daughter are both vegetarians. So when I bring meat into the house, I feel like a murderer. I'm like, 'twas I who killed the chickens.
It's great.
Yeah, it's cute.
And you should bring up Food Inc.
Food Inc.
Yeah, me and the people, if they've seen it Food Inc. within 5 years.
Devastating.
That's usually what a vegetarian is.
Yeah.
And then after 6 years, it wears off.
Yeah,
it's like the Polar Express bell.
Yeah. It's the Wegovy of vegetarianism.
You have a lot of bits, Mike.
Remember earlier when I asked you whether sex is gone for you too? Because everyone's wondering.
You're being here is like being at the gynecologist. This is my annual Birbiglia upskirt.
My God, Jesus. Can't we all agree that religions are just hunches? We should rename religions hunches. As in, which hunch do you belong to? I'm of the Catholic hunch. We have this hunch that the Son of God came to earth and died for our sins so he could open the gates of heaven.
You know my favorite part of that?
What?
There's something very cute about you going, wait, read the first two sentences. Religions are just hunches.
Can't we agree that all religions are just hunches?
I like you, and I like you repeating it.
I think we should just rename religion hunches.
Period. There's something cute about that. I like that a lot. Remember after you did, right before you were going to tape, you did the hour at Largo, and me and Mulaney were backstage, and Mulaney gave you a beautiful tag, and then you asked me if I had anything, and I said that I would find it really satisfying if at some point in the special, I don't care when, you say, it's a me, a Mike Birbiglia. And you were like, all right, Fleming.
Oh, that's good.
I like that.
You have any more bits? That one bit's great.
I do want to talk about this is just like a little line, but when you 23andMe dogs in LA, like I have pit bulls, but like every dog in LA has a little bit of Chihuahua in them, and so I imagine there was like a Chihuahua in the 70s who was just like a complete
just tearing it up,
sexual, and I
who
feel
is
like
23andMeing their dogs,
and people.
That's a real thing.
People who want to know what's happening, because then you can be like, oh, I thought this was an American Bulldog, when in fact it is a Staffy.
Oh, wow.
which is what I ran into. But anyway, I definitely want to explore the Chihuahua who's getting around in the 70s, and I feel like the Safdies are probably going to make a documentary about him.
I feel like we're good.
We're done?
Well, we have to do a Working Out for a Cause, a nonprofit that you like to contribute to.
Okay.
And then I will link to them and contribute to them.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Planned Parenthood, man.
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood.
They always need help.
Yeah. What about you?
I do. I do. I
saw you
give them money.
I saw you protesting outside one recently.
I was protesting non-entertaining comedy. I was like, "We're done with him. We're done with him." It was by you.
No, I felt. Yeah.
So
I did a
we will-
benefit for them and I bombed 2024.
I don't know. I don't believe you. I think you're starting to strain credibility with these bombing stories.
Strain credibility.
I think you are because you're
You speak beautifully sometimes.
you're doing very well.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to contribute to Planned Parenthood. We're going to link to them in the show notes. Chris Fleming, I'm thrilled at your success. I think that we should take partial credit here at the podcast.
Oh, 95%.
Ground floor on Chris Fleming. Or maybe like third floor.
Maybe
Third
like
of-
maybe 35th.
35th of 70 of a high rise.
Yes.
But
Are you predicting my death at 70?
No, but I think it's I'm thrilled. I mean, as a friend, I consider you a friend. I'm thrilled for your success personally. As a fan of comedy, I am thrilled that people get what the hell you're doing.
Thank you, Mike. And I really appreciate everything that you've said and your support. You're the best.
All right.
And this has been really fun. Good night.
Good night.